My name's Scott Pehringer. I'm with Johnson County Road and Bridge. I'm the Road and Bridge Supervisor here in northeast Wyoming. The first time I seen the Asphalt Zipper work was at a demo. They came here to Johnson County and set it up and done it. And the biggest thing I seen was what the end product was, how much finer the material was, what a nicer job it done. And our biggest thing was, in the past, these aging oiled roads, you have so much alligator and stuff in them, and using a reclaimer, you'd come up with such big chunks, pretty much the size of chunks it was alligatored out to. So with the zipper, the benefit we have with it takes and sizes that material to much more usable size. It gets it all down to under that inch size, which then helps us in our labor part on the finish end of it as far as hours of blading and working it up and so forth. The zipper just does such a better job with the mixing box on it and makes you such a smaller end product. Your end product is so much better. So this road is probably 45-year-old road, so it's had a lot of use, and it's just to the part that it's either you go back to reconstruction or you come back in with this type of machine, and we put them back to gravel, and then we treat them with a dust abatement on top. And comparing, we just did a 1 mile section of road, and we ended up with about $158,000 in to resurface that 1 mile of road. So this is more of an economical way to deal with these aged county roads that are past the point of repair. So is that advantage that we see with it, and what's so nice about it is the usability that we can go out there and do it with our crew. I was at a trade show at a safety congress that LTAP Center, the University of Wyoming, puts on, and one of my commissioners was there, and we had visited with a gentleman from Zipper, and then they wanted to come out in the field and do a demo for us, which they did, and we came out and watched it and worked it. And about that same time, we were getting some telephone calls about a section of oil road, what we were going to do with it, and we started looking at avenues and what we could do with it. And the most economical way, after we did the demo and seen what kind of finished product we had, we felt that we were looking at about 8 miles of road that we could pay for that zipper pretty quick. So they really bought into it and felt that the return on it was going to be good. It was going to be a nice return. And then the other thing is as you find, once you own a machine like this, the other uses that you're going to have with it. And that's what they were really, when we started talking about it, it wasn't only an 8 mile section of road. We have some stuff we need to do at our recreational center at the lake. We got some old chip seal road we need to take up there, and we figured we could use it at our fairgrounds to do some of the similar stuff. And the more we talked about it, we kind of came to the conclusion that it would be a useful piece of equipment to have in our fleet.
I'm Delbert Eitel, Chairman of the Johnson County Commission in Johnson County, Wyoming. I heard about it a couple of years ago at one of the meetings that we have where the county commissioners and the road superintendents and stuff are at the meetings, the wasters and our county commission association meetings. At them was where I first seen it, when they had them on display. And I'm like Scott, and we appreciate on our commission, our road and bridge guy, this is the kind of machine you first look at and you think, son of a gun, it's too expensive for us, and you just use it for a little bit. But the more you see it and the more when you see it work, well then it does a lot more things than what just the asphalt. So I think it's going to be a good deal for us. We got big hopes for it anyway, and I think from what we've seen so far, it's going to prove out. This zipper makes the material a more workable material when you're done. You don't lose quite as much of your older asphalt coming out in chunks that you just got to kick off of the road. This is more, the whole thing is more reusable. The material is smaller and more workable. It has made a smoother road out of it than what we have on some of the other ones that we used, where we used the other kind of reclaimers. We've tried 3 other kinds of reclaimers, and this one what we've seen so far, this one works the best. And we're hoping by, you know, by the end of the year with this new zipper that we got about 2.5 miles, 2 3/4 miles that we'll do back to a new construction we just done and get the road widened and the base widened a little bit. And I should say that we should have had this set up just a few minutes ago, and when you could see all of the traffic that goes by on this road right now, we're getting quite a bit of oil activity in our area. So this is getting to be a pretty much of an industrial road and getting quite a little bit of use. And this is what we need to do for these kind of roads, is to get them up in better shape. The old asphalt roads, the shoulders kind of fall off, and sometimes they're rougher than the gravel roads, so we need to fix them.